Hey guys, welcome back to episode 3 of the Mezzer Pro series. So if you guys watched my last video, you will have noticed that key takeaways with this fork was the lack of small bump sensitivity. I would argue it was probably some of the worst small bump sensitivity I've ever felt in any fork, so it was a major issue for me. So after talking to a couple of different people, I came to the conclusion that the bushings were tight, and what solves this issue is burnishing. I also talked to my good buddy Matt at Vincent Speedworks. He runs this fork primarily, the Mezzer Pro. He mentioned that all of his bushings were also very tight, and what solved the issue was burnishing those bushings. So I decided to hand over the lowers of this fork for him to burnish. So we started off with a 0.04 millimeter die increase on the burnishing tool. That pretty much gets them round. It doesn't really actually stretch them that much. It's mostly to get the bushing round. And then, like we did on my Fox 38, we went up to a 0.07 millimeter increase. I find that seems to be a good middle ground between performance and reliability. All right, guys, I got the lowers back from Matt, and now we can install the lowers back onto the fork. If you guys would like to know a little bit more about burnishing and what the benefits are with burnishing and just more information in general on burnishing, I do have a full dedicated video on this, and I'll leave a link down in the description below to that video. Okay, better speed. Okay, so it's been a bit now, and I've got a bit of rides on this fork, and here are my thoughts. Short answer is it most definitely fixed the small bump sensitivity issue. So right off the bat, on the first couple bumps of the trail, I already felt the burnishing benefits. So initially, before this fork was burnished, there was a sense of not as much traction on the front wheel, and it felt a bit skittery. There was a lot of feedback coming through the handlebars, and with it burnished, those issues pretty much were completely remedied, and I'm super stoked on that. In simple terms, to explain it, is the fork just felt like it was working more towards as it should. And so, yeah, again, the small bump sensitivity was as good as any fork that I burnished that was increased to 0.07 millimeters. It felt just like my 38 did with the small bump sensitivity, but with this fork's mid-stroke support and a bottomless feel. Whoa. This thing feels insane, and I think I can proudly say this is the best fork I have ever ridden, hands down. Given I haven't ridden Öhlins or EXT forks or any other boutique brand fork, I'm not going to just say that this is the best fork on the market, but comparing it against my RockShox Zeb in Fox 38, this fork is by far blows those two out of the water. I would rank them this way, Mezzer on top. I would say the Zeb in the middle, and then the 38 with burnished bushings at the bottom of the list. So if you guys have a Mezzer fork and are experiencing this issue, I would highly recommend you burnish the bushings. It made a significant difference in the ride quality overall and made this fork just something of its own. If you guys would like to get yours burnished, I would highly recommend checking out Matt Noble at Vincent Speedworks. He's local to the San Francisco Bay Area. He does amazing work, and he has recently opened up a shop, so you guys can stop in. Just be sure to check out his hours because they do vary as he is still setting up. And if you guys need any suspension work done, hit him up. I'll leave his Instagram and his website down below. All right, guys, that's about all I have to say about burnishing. I would highly recommend you guys have it done. And if you guys found this video useful, please smash that like button down below. And if you guys would like to see more content just like this, please smash the subscribe button down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.